You see me heavy work, 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 work. You see me do me dirt, 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 dirt. That's me by that work, 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 work.
Hey everyone, it's Morgan Yates, and I hope this is in focus. I'm not sure. I need to be really fast with this intro because my camera is about to die. Today, as you guys can see, I am here with my workout routine. This has been requested for probably a couple of years, and I'm just now getting around to doing it, so I hope that it is better late than never. If you are new here, please be sure to subscribe. I would love to have you stick around. I just gave a thumbs up. Thumbs up the video too, but subscribe down below. It's what I more so care about. So just a couple of disclaimers I want to make before I get into it. This is like a sprint through what I need to say. First of all, I am not an exercise expert. I'm just a comm major at school. It's a dumb joke. This routine is just what I do, what I have found to be helpful for myself, what makes me feel good and energized, and what is pushing me physically. I might not even be doing everything right that you're gonna see in a second. And then just a couple of really important things I want to note before we get into the workout routine, especially as right now, as summer's getting close, everyone sees that as like bikini season and like time to freak out about what we look like. Two things. First of all, exercise and fitness should not be about your appearance. You know, you should be working out so that you feel strong, so that you feel healthy, so you can be meeting milestones of what your body can do, not so that you can look a certain way. Fitness and exercise and strength is not equated with what you look like necessarily, and I think that's something that's really important to keep in mind, is that as you're working out and setting exercise goals, that they're not centered around an arbitrary number on a scale. Secondly, this applies to appearance, but also just to exercise itself. It should not be about comparison. It should not be about running on the treadmill at the gym and looking beside you at the person and seeing like who's going fastest. You know, as you're watching this video, you'll see I do 12 reps of a lot of sets and do them 3 times. Whether that is like so too below your level and you can do 5,000 of something way harder, or if maybe you can only do 5 of that move that I'm doing, all are okay. Again, it's important to look at your body and what you're able to do and work from there. There's no shame in not being able to do what someone else can do. So I hope you guys keep that in mind as you're working out and as we're getting closer into this summer. So without anything else to say, that's it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into the workout routine. Okay, so the first part of my workout is always cardio, and also my most dreaded part. So if I'm at the gym, I will do the elliptical, or when I'm home and don't have access to that equipment, I will just go for a run down to a lake near my house and back. It ends up being probably about 1.3 miles-ish. So once I'm back from that, I will just plant myself somewhere either in the gym or in my house or outside and start working on strength exercises. And some of my workout essentials are, first of all, this huge, very durable water bottle from Urban Fit. I'm gonna have the link to this in the description box. It stays cold for hours. And if I'm at the gym, I'll use headphones to listen to music, but if I'm at home and I can play my music out loud, I always use this speaker, which is also from Urban Fit. It connects to my phone through Bluetooth, so I just hook everything up and listen to whatever I'm in the mood in for that day. And if you guys wanna shop there, I actually have a coupon code for you all, which is Morgan Yates 20, and it is good for 20% off the whole website. Alright, so to get started, I'm just gonna stretch a little bit, loosen up from running. So first I'm gonna start off with my legs just because legs are my favorite part. So first I'm gonna be doing a few butt exercises. So as you can see, you're just gonna be on your hands and knees, and I am bringing my knee in towards my chest and then extending it as far back as I can and squeezing my butt the whole time I'm doing this. And then next I'm just doing these fire hydrant lifts, but if you can, make sure you're not setting your knee or leg down in between. And for these moves, I'm gonna be doing 12 of each and then 3 sets. So I will end up doing 36 of each move by the end of this. And then next I am just going to be taking that same leg and lifting it over my other leg and then extending it straight out to the other side. These get very painful very fast because you're twisting a lot, it's involving a lot of core. Okay, so once I have done this, I'm gonna switch it and do these with my left leg and then do 2 more sets with each leg as well. And then next, I'm stealing this little routine from my friend Caroline. And when you're doing this, try to set down your leg as little as possible until you get through the entire routine on this leg. I'm just laying down on my side and then taking that same leg, lifting it up in the air and then down. Again, I'm not setting it down, as you can see. And I'm just gonna do 12 of these. And then next, for all of these little circle moves, I've brought my other knee in just for some extra support. So I'm doing 12 little circles backwards, and then I'm going to switch it up and do 12 forwards. And we're not going for speed, we're going for small controlled motions. And next we're gonna go into big circles going backwards. You'll feel these after a while, and then once you've done 12, you're just gonna switch it and head back forwards and do 12 big circles that way. Think volleyball size before and beach ball size this time. Alright, and then next, I don't know how to describe this, you can see it, but basically what you're doing is just bending your leg and tapping your toes together and then your knees together. And you're not like setting your foot down or your knee down, you're just barely tapping. So this is giving sort of your outer thigh / hip a full range of motion, working those muscles really well. And then next, I'm bending both of my legs, making them parallel to each other, and these are sort of just a circular motion. So I'm extending my leg all the way back, lifting it up, bringing it forward, then lowering it and extending it back again. I hope that makes sense. It's sort of like a circle, if you can tell from what I'm doing. And then once I've done 12 of those, I'm gonna reverse it the other way. So I'm pulling it in low to my other leg, lifting it, extending it, and then pulling it back in towards me. Yeah, I hope you guys get what I'm doing there. And then to finish this up, I am just going to do some little pulses with my leg. These are down pretty low to the ground. I'm gonna do 12, and then I'm gonna raise it up and do 12 higher. All right, and so then I'm just gonna switch it, do all of this with the other leg, and I didn't specify, but I usually break these two things. So like the thing on my hands and knees and then this routine, I do them separately. Don't worry, we are only doing this set one time. All right, so we've been sitting down for a while, so if you want to get a little tiny bit of cardio in there just to raise your heart rate back up, I'm just going to do this little sequence of some jump squats. So basically I'm just jumping into a squat, then popping up, landing in the middle, and then jumping right back. So I'm doing that for 30 seconds, and then I'm gonna come in with 30 seconds of high knees, and then I'm gonna do 30 seconds of bending down towards the ground, and then leaping up, and then bending back towards the ground, and leaping up again. And I've just found this to be a great transition to get your heart rate back up. And that is it for legs. And I'm gonna get into some arms. So if I'm working out at home and not at a gym, I always find it super easy to find lots of ab and leg exercises to do without any equipment, but I cannot say the same for arms. So I actually found this resistance band set, which has saved my life for being able to work out at home. As you can tell, there are 5 colors and each one is a different level of resistance, so I stick to the 2 easiest ones. Okay, so for this first exercise, I'm going to just step onto the middle of my resistance band. I'm gonna stick my elbows out right in front of me, making my forearms parallel to each other and my elbows at a right angle. And all you're gonna do is just push straight up. And I'm gonna do 12 of these. I'm actually gonna do 12 of everything and then come back and do 3 sets of that. Okay, so from there, my arms are gonna go out to the side, and I'm just gonna do a little press upwards. Also, the yellow one is the easiest one in the set. All right, so next I'm gonna switch it out for blue, which is just slightly tougher, and I'm using that since I'm not gonna be extending this all the way over my head. And I'm just gonna do some little bicep curls with this, so I'm gonna do 12 of those. And with the same band, I am going to alternate lifting my arms straight out in front of me. These get very hard after a brief period. Okay, and then next, I'm just gonna be extending my arms out to the side to make a straight line. Alright, then finally for arms, I am going to use one foot to step in the middle of the band, and then you actually can just drop the one for the hand that you're not using. And so right now I'm using my right hand, and this is going to work your triceps really well. And I'm just holding onto it with my fist facing in towards my ear, and I'm just going to extend that up all the way until my arm is straight. And these get very tough too, and then I'm just going to switch and do the other side. And that is it for arms. So now on to abs, which is also my least favorite part of working out. So first I'm gonna do these little hollow tuck things. I don't know what they're called, but that's what my gymnastics teacher called them when I was really young and took gymnastics. So basically you're just gonna hollow your back out, upper body and lower body off the ground, and then you're going to pull everything into sort of a tuck position. Right, and then next I'm just gonna lay flat on my back with my legs up in the air, and I'm just gonna reach towards my toes. And I didn't specify before, but I am doing all of these exercises for 30 seconds before switching to the next one. So I'm just timing it on my phone. All right, and then next I'm gonna do a reverse crunch. So I just have my hands beside my head. You can put them wherever is comfortable for you. If you wanted a little bit simpler, you can put it by your side to sort of push off of a bit. And the key to this is not to rock back and forth necessarily. As you can tell, when I put my legs down, I'm trying to hold them there and then pull in with my abs to go back up rather than to just swing them back and forth really fast. All right, and then next, this is a similar move. I don't know what any of these are called, as you can already tell, but basically I'm just laying down with my legs straight up, and I'm going to be curling in with my abs to push my butt off the ground. Again, it's important not to rock back and forth, but really to sort of take your time, pause, and use your abs to pull up Alright, and then next I'm doing 30 seconds of Russian twists, which if you have a medicine ball or a weight and you want to make these harder, feel free to hold that here and twist side to side. However, I did not have any of that with me. And then finally, I'm going to hold a 30-second plank. So you can hold it all the way with your arms extended like I'm doing here. Or if you would like a little bit more of a challenge, you can go down onto your elbows and just hold it for 30 seconds, or if you can go longer, then feel free to do that as well. Alright, and you guys made it. That is it for my workout routine. Alright guys, so thank you so much for watching. Again, please subscribe if you are new here and give this a thumbs up if you enjoy the video. I would love if you guys commented below and let me know maybe what move was your favorite, if you got inspiration of something new to try out. And I would also love to hear from you guys what your favorite things to do are either at home or at the gym, so that I can get some new ideas for my own workout routine. Again, most important part of the video, keep in mind what I said at the beginning, go out and have fun exercising, have fun being active this summer, but don't make it something that controls you. And I'm gonna have all of my social media links in the description, and I also just made a Snapchat that is public so all of you guys can actually see it, so I'm gonna have that linked as well. I'm also gonna have new vlogs coming up on my vlog channel soon, so that link will be in the description box as well. Basically, you just read the whole description box. And that is all for this video, so I will see you guys next Saturday.
It's me. Morgan. Who are you? I can't even do all of these. I'm so sore.
Okay, what's next?
Straight leg up. That should be the, what's it called?